Hi everyone. Wanted to get back with you with the HQ challenge number 4 and give you the answer. I'm a little bit late. My mother had a little brush with COVID pneumonia and I went home to take care of her for a few days. So here it is, better late than never. So the question is, which of the following accounts for the amount of oxygen extracted by the tissues of the body? And one of the comments that I got was, well, it all has to do with oxygenation, and we're absolutely right. A to A difference has to do with the transfer of oxygen across the AC membrane. CaO2 is the amount of oxygen available in the arterial bed for the tissues to take from. CvO2 is the amount of oxygen left over after the tissues extract the oxygen. But the Ca to V difference really talks about the amount that the tissues are actually extracting. So let's look at it from this picture, this standpoint again, to make sure we're okay. So when we breathe, oxygen comes into the alveoli and creates a pressure. That's that P big AO2. That pressure pushes oxygen into the bloodstream, where it is picked up in two different manners: bound to hemoglobin and dissolved in plasma. That's the mathematical formula for CaO2. So this oxygenated blood obviously travels through the pulmonary vein to the left ventricle, where it's pumped out to systemic circulation. So I really like to think of my CaO2 right here, but it actually happens when the oxygen crosses the AC membrane. So if we have, let's say, normal CaO2 is 20 volumes percent, this is the amount of oxygen that is available for the tissues to take from. So the left ventricle pumps that CaO2 down to the capillary bed of the body. The tissues will extract the amount of oxygen they need, and then that leftover oxygenated blood comes back to the right side of the heart, and this is CvO2. And basically we pull this amount of blood from the pulmonary artery, where it gets mixed up nice and homogeneously. So typically when it comes back, that number is 15 volumes percent. So if we look at the difference of the amount of oxygen we started with and the amount of oxygen we ended up with, the difference between the two tell us what the tissues extract. So the tissue extraction, as far as what the tissue pulls, that's the A to V difference. And in this case, that's about 5 volumes percent. Okay, hope this helps. See you soon.